You're a busy professional. You don't have time for fluff. You need strategies that work, and you need them fast. Welcome to Busy Pro Fast Wellness with me, your host, Alan Welsh. We're here to give you science-backed hacks and actionable tips to boost your focus, minimize friction, and maximize your results. Less time, more impact. It's time to get well, stay strong, and thrive. Let's get to it. Hello and welcome back to Busy Pro Fast Wellness. This is the podcast where we simplify performance under pressure. And lately I have been reflecting on something simple. Not dramatic, not catastrophic, just this sort of background noise that's been buzzing away there. And it's those kind of niggles that quietly take up more bandwidth than they really deserve. Family matters, unfinished conversations, those little tasks that you keep meaning to do, but somehow they get shoved to the back of your mind, just taking up that extra bandwidth that you'd rather they didn't. So it's nothing massive, nothing headline worthy, but just enough to make focus feel slightly fractured, a bit messy. And that got me thinking about something important. Finding order in chaos. And I like to open, as I often do, with a quote. And this one is by Timber Hawkeye. And he says, "You cannot calm the storm, so stop trying. What you can do is calm yourself." Chaos is not new, but what's interesting is this. It's rarely the size of the issue that drains us. It's the mental tabs we leave open. And when we have too many tabs, the system slows down just like a computer does. It's not because we're weak, it's just because, well, we're human. The real problem isn't chaos, it's uncontained chaos. When there is no structure around that noise, it just leaks into everything. Your sleep, your work, nutrition, exercise, your communication with others, face-to-face and online. So today, I would like to share 4 simple ways to stay steady when life feels slightly off-center. Nothing dramatic, just composure. And the first idea is called the Containment Window. So when something is bothering you, your brain naturally wants resolution. If it doesn't get it, it keeps replaying it, the problem, over and over again. So we need to give it a container. And we can choose a 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute worry window in the evening. Now, this might sound a bit odd, but when that thought, that problem pops up during the day, simply say, no, not now, 7:30 tonight, or whatever time you choose, of course. You're not suppressing it, you're scheduling it. And that alone, that restores that control for you, that reduces the stress. Yeah, and I've been using that worry window technique recently because we have been going through quite a difficult time lately with a building project that is presently happening. We bought a run-down house and it's been an absolute nightmare getting it done by the workers who've come in and out. We've employed a company to oversee the project and the workers don't turn up, the manager's not there, he's not coordinating, and it's been hard work. So I have used that worry window technique for this and for other things as well in my life. So it's really worked out well for me. And I use about 5 to 10 minutes. Highly recommend this. Idea number 2. This is called one anchor action. So when your bandwidth is low, when you're really tired, do not create a productivity list. choose one stabilizing action. Just one. It could be a 20-minute walk. It could be a couple of pages of writing, longhand preferably. This is an idea that I gleaned from an author, Julia Cameron, in the book The Artist's Way. Or it could be just one focused admin task, or one deep work block where you set a timer and you work within a particular time, half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever you choose. Because completion, this restores power, this restores agency, and this power and agency restores calm. Idea number 3, this is called Reduce Cognitive Surface Area. Rather grand title, but it really works. So when life feels noisy, don't expand. No, consolidate. In other words, fewer commitments, fewer decisions, and fewer new ideas. This is not retreat. This is, in fact, strategic narrowing, because when your mind is buzzing around with too many things going on and you're thinking, I need to do this, I need to do that, oh, how can I improve that? Everything gets a bit fuzzy, it gets a bit confused. So what you need to do is to minimize and make things narrower. And entrepreneurs, they often expand in those growth phases. So when periods of time when they're really firing on all cylinders, that is a good time for leverage when they can grow. Professionals consolidate in turbulence. It's bringing all those things together, and it is minimizing and just taking that time out. Now, there's real wisdom in that. Slowing down. It really does work. And the last one, regulate before you decide. Now, this might be the most important of all 4 ideas. You're not going to solve chaos while you're feeling dysregulated, while you're feeling in a mess, in a haze. So in order to get back to a regulated state, do things like walk first, breathe first, pause first. Never respond to uncertainty with a racing nervous system, because that's only going to cause more chaos. And you can't work when you're surrounded, your brain is all muddied up. So clarity follows regulation. It's not the other way around. I realized recently that I don't need a new idea. I need internal quiet. We often romanticize busyness. I've talked about this before. We wear overwhelmed, busy, like a badge of honor. But composure is real strength. You don't have to fix everything today. You just need to stabilize yourself. So I'd like to finish with a quote, and this is by the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. So finding order in chaos is not about controlling everything. It's about organizing your response. You can't always reduce the noise outside, but you can reduce the noise inside your mind. And often, that's enough. This is Busy Pro Fast Wellness, building high trust performance through simplification under pressure. This week, your mission, should you choose to accept, is don't try to solve everything. Stabilize. contain, then move. Until next time, goodbye for now.